Hi, I'm Dr. Keith Clemson with District Psychotherapy Associates. Often when a couple comes to me for couples counseling, they can usually identify one or two things that they argue about from time to time. Maybe you and your partner argue about finances, the division of household duties, or maybe not having sex frequently enough. You might try to find better ways of communicating with one another, or you might even seek out a therapist to give you some ideas about solutions to the disagreement or how to better resolve the issue. While learning better communication skills can be useful, when I see a couple locked in a heated argument about an issue that keeps coming up, an argument that has this "here we go again" quality or feeling about it, I know that the argument is probably more than what they are arguing about. Often these types of arguments are far more substantive than household duties or not having enough sex. Underneath these arguments, you and your partner are arguing about deep hurt in the relationship, and both of you are desperately trying to get the other to hear and understand how you're feeling. Usually the hurt you're experiencing has to do with some common themes. How do you feel about me in the relationship? This has to do with feeling unacknowledged, dismissed, unloved, or disrespected in the relationship. Another one is, do you value me in this relationship? This has to do with feelings of worthlessness, not good enough, or feeling rejected in the relationship. And another one has to do with feelings of loneliness, isolation, or abandonment in the relationship. It is easy for couples to get caught up in the argument and become angry and defensive with one another. The better thing to do is to work hard to break up the fight and not react with anger or defensiveness. You might want to try a few of these things. First, stop the argument. Tell your partner, can we stop here? It feels like we are hurting each other. What is this really about? Stop arguing about the finances or not having enough sex, and think about what is hurtful about those things for you. Another thing you can do is take a moment to hear hurt in your partner's anger or defensiveness. If you don't understand how a comment you may have made, such as you never take out the trash, can make your partner angry or defensive, ask him or her what just happened when you made that comment, because he or she seemed hurt. And a final thing you can try and do is take a time out. If the argument is too heated for the both of you and you're both unable to calm down, take some time to de-escalate, but make sure you let your partner know that it's important to you to come back and talk later about what just happened. When you feel like talking, approach your partner with an apology, such as, when I said that you never take out the trash, it must have made you feel that I don't acknowledge all the other things you contribute to the relationship, and I'm sorry. Take time later to really understand and hear your partner. Also, ask yourself how you were feeling hurt. Were you feeling not good enough, unacknowledged, or rejected? When both of you are able to address how you've been feeling hurt and both are feeling heard and understood, your anger and defensiveness will subside, and both of you will be in a better place to talk about solutions to the problem that started the disagreement.